Hello. I'm bored. Look at this. Look at this toy my kid got. Aww. It's called a feisty pet. Hello, Aquarium Cop. Hello, Candy. Hello, Devin. Hello, Daryl and Ulysses and Chris and Tommy and Skids are watching me. Hello. Blue Waters is here. Mr. B, I think, is here, or he was here. He might be back. Yeah, he's back. Mr. B is gonna explain things to you, Chris. Don't worry. It's just not what you think it is. Oh, people actually got notifications today. Look at that. There's people. Hello, my people. It doesn't really matter. I was just talking to my husband about this, though. It's like, YouTube may stink at notifications, but the fish fam will actually go out and get all of our people and be like, hey, we're all talking in here. Don't you want to come in? Oh, Petsotics is here. Hello, Petsotics. Little Largemouth is here. Notification Squad, Top Shelf. Candy was out sharing stuff. You guys rock. I don't know what I would do without you. Lord help me if I was in the actual YouTube community. Everybody'd be like, who is this chick? Anyway, so I found a stowaway in the ropefish tank. So y'all will remember this Rotala Innie came from Lucas's house from the 240. And I floated it for a while in my quarantine tank to see if anything hatched out of it. And we got some babies from it. And we don't know what they are. And I thought that was kind of the end of that scenario. So I pulled this water sprite. You see this water sprite is gone. I pulled that out and I replanted a bunch of this Rotala Innie. And after I got kind of this area up here cleared up, I'm staring in that tank and I'm going, how is there a baby fish in there? How is that even possible? How did the ropefish not eat it? How did it live? How did it eat? What did it eat? Because I feed this tank heavy giant meat products because that's what ropefish eat. So yeah, there was a little baby fish in there. I got it. I threw it in the cord cat grow out. I don't know whether it's a Congo tetra or a rainbow fish or a random fish or I don't know. But it's got to go back to Lucas's because I don't got no room for mystery fish in here right now. Anyway, what's going on in this chat? Candy's very busy with her hands, putting on her face. She has places to go. Big City Bettas loves finding random fry in planted tanks and waiting to see what it turns out to be. Fortunately, I don't have to dedicate a tank to it, though. I can just take it back to where it belongs and watch it raise up at work, which is fantastic. Looks like a Compton fish crib. I don't know what Chris is talking about. I'm just glad notifications went out and people know what's going on. Passion for Pets is popping in to say hi. Hello, Passion for Pets. That's a bummer. I'm so sorry. Crystal Shack is here. What's up, Crystal Shack? What do we think it might be, Candy? It's probably a Congo tetra or rainbow fish. It's not really hanging out super close to the top of the tank, which makes me think it's maybe a Congo tetra, but it also isn't big enough for me to know. Let me see if I can show you guys. Hang on. Let's see here. Come here, phone thing. And you guys can make a judgment call. Oh my gosh, Priscilla got a notification. Priscilla, hello. Have you found... Did you buy those LED gloves? Because I think that would be bomb. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if we can see this little dude. Oh yeah, there he is. Let's see. Y'all see that swimming fish? Cat tank? Who are you? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Nope, that's catfish. Where'd that little thing go? There it is. Yeah, kind of hanging out at the top. Kind of makes me think rainbow fish, but can't really get a profile shot on it because we're in this Cory Cat grow out. So yeah, that's not going to happen. We're just going to get a top-down shot. But yeah, I don't know what that is. It's not mine, though. That's all I know. Put this lid back on so it doesn't jump out, whatever it is. There we go. Okay, so the joys of working for the Green Water Wizard include random fish fry in your ropefish tank. Where's the little AC? Okay, so Christopher's asking about AC. That's because the pufferfish used to stay at my old work, and I brought him home when the Indy water got real bad, and then I ended up working for Lucas, so... Anyway, but they named him AC, which is after AC rating for flooring. I used to work at a flooring store, so they named him AC, or her. They thought it was boy, but it's a girl. She's fine. She's in there being fat. I don't know if I can get her to come up front. Probably not. Let's see if I can give her a snail and she'll come up front. Oh, a snail? Here. Am I gonna bring you out? Or are you too freaked out because I'm sitting here? Probably not gonna happen. But yeah, still good. Big City Bettis said she's getting an entire outfit, Haley, so I won't have to fight her for ownership of my hat, which is awesome. That's not really a fight now. Yeah, but, I mean, it's Joseph's hat. He's got to swim there, but, I mean, dude works out, so he can probably swim. I don't know. I don't know where he is right now. Probably hawking some leaves online, trying to pay for a Aquashella ticket. Don't call her fat. That might hurt her feelings, even if it's true. My puffer is fat. That's the fattest pea puffer ever. Aquarium Cop. Sorry I've been absent from Tube, taking care of Mom. Just curious, how's the chubby puffer? Is it normal or trouble? It's totally normal. She's just fat. She's just a fat, plump, full... I think she has eggs, honestly. Like, let's be honest here. I've had this puffer long enough that she's probably mature. So I'm really thinking about catching the male pea puffer out of the 125 in the garage at Lucas's and trying to breed her out. Which, wouldn't that be cool if we had little baby pea puffers? Sorry, those would be so cute. Priscilla says, when did he start working out? I don't know, he's always talking about hiking in the jungle and stuff. Crystal Shack wants to know how watch time's going. Watch time's going, boss. I'm 50 hours away from being monetized. So... we're almost there. If I hit it right after the stream, I'll jump back on and say thank you to everybody, because y'all rock. It might start as his, but it shall end as mine. Amber, you're really pretty fly in that hat. Amber, your live stream yesterday was everything. Just you sitting there going, was like... everything. I watched every minute of it. It was fantastic. Like, followed by amazing information, followed by, loved it. Awesome. Yeah, I'm almost there, Candy. Means I don't have to live off ramen noodles anymore. I don't eat ramen noodles. I'd rather not eat. Hey, Shelby Ray, what's up? How you doing? How's everybody doing? You're weird, Bear. My husband's a weirdo. He's just standing there, rubbing his belly like some kind of weird bear. Weird bear. Weird bear. Oh, hello, David. How are you? David has joined the stream here. This is what I get for sharing my live stream on Facebook to people that know me, like, in IRL, in real life. Big City Better. No, it was panic and terror. Technology is not my strong suit. We could hear you before you even knew about it. It was fantastic. You're like, no, it's not working. Nothing's working. Alright, no, it's working. We see you. We see you being awkward over there. Come on out with your awkward self. I like how, nobody at FTYH is doing any work. Oh, Lord. Candy says she's never going to get her makeup on at this rate. I can't quit reading and typing. That's because you love us, Candy, and we love you. How is my fish room coming, says Cindy Ritchie. It is going swimmingly. So I did all that flex steel and painting and stuff down there, and we just had a bunch of snow, and it's melting a little bit, and so far, no moisture down there. So, not planning everything to get moisture on it anyway. I don't really want standing water down there all the time, every time it rains. So, I think it's gonna work. Pretty stoked about that. Ropefish pond going amazingly, and we are going to probably be doing a bunch of stuff next weekend, depending on, because Lucas is going to Washington, so I have Friday off, but I have to work Saturday because as soon as he gets back from Washington, he's literally coming back to the house, bagging up a bunch of stuff and going to a swap, so I have to be there to bag up stuff and get him ready to leave for the swap. So Mr. B says, how do you plan to heat the new fish room? So I have an oil-filled radiator down there that I bought that is doing a pretty good job of keeping it in the mid like 60s. I'm gonna heat my aquariums. So generally when you do a fish room, you don't heat the aquariums, you heat the room, which saves you on power because you don't have to run heaters in your aquariums. To start this off, I'm just going to run these actual systems that I have, plus the ropefish pond and any other new tanks I might get while I'm like building the rack systems and stuff. And I'm going to heat the actual aquariums, so. Ugh. Can't breathe today, man. The snow killing me. Yeah, Candy has the best no content YouTube channel. Everybody, if you haven't already, go subscribe to Candy. Must do. Let's see. Looks like Jesse's here. Who don't love a aquarium cat? Who don't love a fellow at ropefish keeper? Ropefish rule. Ropefish rule. I'm missing stuff here, people. Are you using heater controllers? No, I'm just using heaters. Like, the bad, like, the cheap heaters. Like, I don't even have, like, not even all of them are, like, controllable heaters. Like, the ones in, get out of here, cat. The ones in these two tanks are those ones that are, like, preset, and they'll keep it at 80 degrees, but that works okay for babies, so. Mr. B, didn't you just say you use heaters in your aquariums? In your fish room? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to heat the aquariums, not the room. That may change over time, but it's going to have to get to the point where I've got it much more sealed down there, because I'm actually only doing a portion of the basement. So there's a lot more basement down there to, like, hold cold in. Tech Turtle, Candy Overhaul gets a gold play button from YouTube with YouTube book full of blank pages. Yes. That would be everything. That would be all the things. Candy gets a diamond play button before anyone. Yes. Big City Pet is Kitty. I miss the random meowing fits mine used to have. Yeah, he's very demanding when he wants attention. He's going away now. He was looking for some love. I have no love for you right now, cat. No, he's just been crazy. Saturn's Moon Aquatic. What does ropefish breeding look like? So from everything that I have read and found and been able to attain, they do a bunch of parallel swimming, the male and the female, like swim around together next to each other. And the male does this like thing where he like bobs his head at her, like, hey, what are you doing over there? Like this. And once they like get into mood, the male will like curl his tail around the female's tail, kind of like a betta embrace, only just with the tails. And she'll lay an egg on his tail, he'll fertilize it, and he'll fling it into the... Well, from what I've read, he'll fling it into the plant matter, like vegetation, like they're egg scatterers, but I think that might be happening a little closer to some mud. Not really sure. Priscilla says, my cat beats up the dog. The cat's 11 pounds and the dog's 8 pounds. Hashtag me too. That cat is ginormous, forest mountain cat, and my dog is a 5-pound Yorkie. Although the dog does pull the cat around by its tail occasionally. Dansley's working and lurking. That's awesome. Ropefish braiding is love. That's right. They love to be together. They love to get all over each other. They usually hang out down here in the corner on top of each other. There's one hanging out right here. Yeah, I cleaned a bunch of this ropefish tank out. That water sprite was starting to perturbed me, so I pulled it. Tried to move this. The outflow from the hang on the back is like pushing this innie down, and it's causing algae, and it's really making me angry. But look at this. I got it to go pink. Look at that. It's getting pink, people. Or it's dying. I'm either killing it with too much light or I'm hitting it with enough light to make it pink. Either way, I'm pretty stoked about it. Now my hand's wet. Anyway. Bad Canadian, how rude. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. B. I think I forgot to say hi to everyone. What kind of Canadian? How rude am I? Oh, Island Queen. Yeah, you Canadians are supposed to have the what do you call that? Why can't I say words? Wow, guys. Hospitality. Dang. Whoo. Broken brain there for just a second. Size means nothing when a cat is involved. Big City Bettis says back when she had dogs, it was English Mastiff in a day and they still kicked the cat's butt. Or no, the cat still kicked their butt. Cats are boss, man. There's a reason that the Egyptians had to worship them. It's because cats run your whole house and your whole life. Christopher West, hello. How's it going? Ciclet OG, what's up? NY Gold, how's it going? How are y'all? Did I miss anybody else? I don't know if I missed anybody else. Daryl's here. Did I say hi to Daryl? Daryl, hi. Oh man, Jamie McDonald's here, blah, 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 blah. We're doing all kinds of things. Okay, cool. Uh-oh, Aquarium Cop says New York Gold is in big trouble. He went to a fish auction and he promised his wife he would not come home with more fish. What'd you get? Priscilla says you don't own a cat. The cat tolerates you. That's absolutely correct. Cats run the house. You think Lucas is running it over there? No, Sparky is in charge over there. Sparky comes in the house and it's like, Sparky demands treats! Get Sparky treats! Or else he will rise up and slay you in the middle of the night. Plus, like a dog goes to like get help. Like you fall down, a dog goes to get help. You die in your house, your dog's gonna go get help. You die in your house, your cat is just gonna eat you. New York Gold says, it's okay, I like sleeping outside. Yeah, but what fish did you get? Yeah, Sparky's for sure in charge. Cats are always in charge. The only reason I have cats in my house is because I live in the middle of nowhere in the country and I'm surrounded by cornfields and farmland and woods and stuff, and mice are a for real thing, especially when you have a basement. So I have cats to keep the mice under control. However, my cats are useless, lazy, old uselessness and literally won't chase the mice anymore. So I had to get mouse traps the other day because it got cold and the mice outside decided to come inside, and now they are no longer. Mouse outside, perfectly fine, love it. Mouse in my house, not okay. Yeah, Priscilla, the cat will just look at you thinking, yeah, the human's not gonna make it, I need a new servant. Yeah, and then eat your face. Cindy's in trouble. She came home with another tank, that's how you get in trouble. So they're regular cats? Yeah, they're just regular cats. Yeah, Barbara Jackson, a cat knows when you're allergic. That's the other reason they're evil overlords. They will find the only person in the room that is allergic to cats, get right in their face. I got one friend that's allergic to cats. My cats will hide. When anybody else comes over to my house, when she comes over, they're like on her like white on rice. It's crazy. Tech turtle rats are cool. You'll grow to love them. Yeah, Siamese are divas, Priscilla. Super divas. Anyhow, so I found this weird fish fry, and the guppies are finally coming out and swimming around, which is awesome. They're not being scaredy cats anymore. Now they just need to make some babies. That'd be great. Thank you. And having them swimming around more is making those cory cats come out. Look at this. Let's see if I can get over there. Can we zoom from over here? Oh, I doubt it. Oh, maybe we can. Wait for it. The guppies are swimming, and then you can see one of the long fins down there. They're finally starting to, like, not be super scared of everything. Which is awesome. Super awesome. Stoked about that. Okay, come on, camera. Zoom. Okay, that's a little better. Whoa, man. Did you see that? Yeah, the goopies. I love my goopies. Let's see. Cats. Cats are just their own deal. Pufferfish might come out. You gonna come out, or you still being scaredy pants over there? And she's thinking about it. We'll keep the camera like this, and then if she comes out, y'all be able to see her. Okay. I can't breathe. What else have I been doing? Nothing. I did a fish room tour yesterday over at John's house. He gave me some cory cats, which is awesome. Some of those Schultz cories. He's the guy that sold them at the club, and he heard me say that one of them had a little bit of a crooked tail. So he gave me some more, and he actually was going to give me 2, but I think he scooped up about 4, so pretty stoked about that. Priscilla says I have a 200-gallon water heater, and I always run out of hot water when doing all of the water changes. The Python is such a waste of water, but I can't do the buckets, yeah. I love my Python. And my Python changed my whole life until I went to Lucas's house and changed water at his house, and then I was like, oh my god, there's another way. There's more ways. Mr. B has instant hot water. It's tankless. It's awesome. Yeah, Lucas has a tankless system, and I want one so bad because I have like an old school, like, let me just tell you about my water heater, okay? It's from like 1912, and it's a propane water heater, and about every 6 months to 12 months, I have to go down there with a coat hanger, open up the valve or whatever in the bottom, and like shove the coat hanger up in there and just really give it all hell, and out pours like a sand beach of limestone. Because it gets clogged up and then it won't heat water, and it's not good, and I need a new one, but I don't have the money. Ooh, Priscilla tried a tankless, but it started bursting pipes in the wintertime. Why would a tankless burst a pipe? Oh, because it's instant hot? Is that what's happening there? Yeah, it's gloriously violent when I go down there and I beat up that water heater. It's no good. No good for anyone. And then I have to sweep up the beach. Like, I ought to have like beach day every time I do it, because it literally puts like a beach in the basement. Tech Turtle. My mom got bacterial meningitis from rats in a farmhouse she used to live in, and they traced it back to the rats living in the crawl space making their way into the house. Yeah, that's why mice can't be in the house. Like, a pet rat is one thing that you get from like a pet store. An outdoor, like, back alley rat or mouse or farm mouse or whatever, you don't want that hanging out in your house getting all over your stuff. Anywho. Priscilla says she doesn't know why that they ended up getting tired of it and getting a 200-gallon water tank. That's a lot of gallons to be going through, killing your hot water. A lot of gallons, a lot of hot water. Then again, I racked up a $1,000 water bill at Lucas. So, what are you gonna do? Barbara Jackson says, I don't use the Python to siphon water. That is wasteful. It goes out the door and to water the garden. Yeah, I am planning on setting that up so that I can siphon out to a vegetable garden next summer that's going to be out by my tubs. And I'm also thinking about putting the water from my water changes into my tubs. Not sure about that yet. I'm trying to kind of utilize the water that I'm using, but right now my water goes down the drain because it's winter, and if I put a bunch of water outside, it's just going to create an ice slick. And I'm not down for that. But yeah, it is super wasteful. I don't like it. It's also why I don't use RO water, because I don't like the wastewater factor of RO water. Plus, I got a serious passion for, like, don't fight your water. Just because that's when things get... I mean, unless the thing that you want the most in the hobby is different than your water, there's no reason to fight your water, because there'll be cool fish that fit in your water. Priscilla says it takes her 30 minutes to get the water hot again. That's not that bad. It takes me hours. Oh yeah, sorry, forgot about hard water outside in winter some places. Yeah. Ice is for rurals. Like, Lucas discharges the water from his water changes down his, like, and out of his house, and it, like, half the time his driveway's got a big ice streak down it, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. Because his driveway's like this. Like, it's like parking on, like, it's so, inclined. Tech Turtle says, I was thinking about getting a roadie system for my green spotted puffer, but the wastewater in 3 gallons an hour, that's WTF. I have to do 16-gallon water change, yeah. Small RO systems, man, Lucas's runs like a tap. It's so amazing. Candy's got the hair dryer on. She can't hear me. Everybody say whatever you want to say. Yeah, Aquarium Cop says you gotta love my style, PJs or not. Yeah, I'm down with the PJs and the sweatpants. Actually, this is how I'm gonna go to work, because I got like that. I just can't, like, I know I'm all my outfit for Aquashella or whatever, but I can't get into, like, super fashion. Like, this is a special thing where it's like, there's black lights and I can do, like, some funny, hilarious stuff. But on, like, a daily, it's like, tank top and some jeans. I don't care. New York Gold, I guess Lucas doesn't have a dress code. No, that was when I wrote a list, like, when he offered me the job of, like, questions, like, things I needed to know. Dress code was on there. I was like, dress code, question mark, because my last job, for some reason, constantly needed to dictate the way I looked. I guess, I don't know. Whatever. They didn't do it to anybody else. Everybody else could wear whatever they wanted. But when it came to me, I had to have capped sleeves because of my tattoo. And they were like, you have to have sleeves that cover at least here. And it's like, you could still see everything else. And, like, I used to have shoes with wheels on them. They made me stop wearing those. And I used to wear jeans with holes in the knees. And they made me stop wearing those. And it's like, dog, I get my job done. And I get it done better than anybody. So, maybe back off a little. But, yeah, that was a big deal for me, was the fact that I got freedom to wear acceptable, yet whatever I wanted. Like, I mean, I'm not showing up there, like, in shorty shorts, you know. But I can wear my bandana, and I can, you know, whatever. Big City Betta is like, when I used to be a chef baker, dress code's pretty standard and comfy AF. That's right. Barbara Jackson, that's what I love about working at a garden center. Comfortable clothes, right? As long as you're comfortable. Oh, no. Now my boss is here and he says, no more bandanas. I quit. See how he just comes in and rains on my parade, guys? Do you see that? Ugh, I'm all here like, it's so great and I love my job and it's so amazing. And he's like, never again. Oh, so funny. Bandanas forecasters. LR Bretts, what are bosses for? Payday. Oh, man. Twisty Rides, yay, I get to see what she looks like with that one. Good luck. I did do that one day at Lucas's house. I showed up without my bandana and he was like, whoa. Oh, lordy lord. Lord. Yes, he does, Shelby Ray. Yes, he does. Priscilla MT, I got like 8 tats. I like, well, I can work for you in the wintertime, but then bye, Felicia. Yeah. In the summer, the place I used to work at was not air conditioned, and I like to wear my tank tops, like, and I couldn't wear them. I had to have the cap sleeve because it was a big, and I'm like, it's 100 degrees in here. It's not a skull, it's a bird. Are you offended by the bird? It's pink. It's not like death metal, it doesn't say anything profane. You can still see these. I didn't get it, but whatever. I tried to fight that one, it didn't work for me very well. They pushed me right over the edge at the wrong time, because at the same time they were pushing me over the edge after I'd been there for 12 years, I was getting offered the dream job, so... tough luck. Nothing's wrong with Death Metal Aquarium Cop, I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna be, like... you can't show that tattoo, or, like, be... in the 21st century, if you're going to be, you have to cover up your tattoos, you gotta really think about what kind of tattoos you're covering up. Because some people have, like, several $1,000 works of art that are gorgeous on their body, like on their neck and stuff. And it's like, why would they have to cover that up? Now, I can see if somebody comes in with a bunch of gang tattoos or, like, offensive tattoos, you know, like things that are drugs, alcohol, violence, nude bodies, whatever. Like, not that I'm saying don't get those tattoos. Absolutely, I love it, dude. Tattoo your whole body. For the love of God, do it. But understand that if your tattoos are offensive, there are going to be situations in which you need to cover them up. Which is why, generally, when I get a tattoo, I make sure that it's not offensive in any way. Like, it's what I want, but it's not in any way someone's going to look at it and take it wrong or do, you know, whatever. Then you shouldn't have to cover them up. Uh-oh, Latoon didn't get the notification. What did you miss? I found a random fish fry in the rope fish tank that survived from that Rotala innie, and I gotta take it up to Lucas's. Poverty Sucks says, I keep the Navy standby with my tattoos. Nothing below the wrist or above the collarbone. In my opinion, that's enough effort on my part. That's right. Like, if you've got a standard for your job, follow that standard. But they created this standard after I got this tattoo. There was zero standard at that job for spaghetti straps. I mean, there wasn't even really a dress code until I showed up and they started making and enforcing one. And then when I got this tattoo, literally like several weeks later it was, you can't wear anything spaghetti strap anymore. You have to have a cap sleeve. I was like, really? Everybody in that warehouse has tattoos. Whatever. Not gonna fight about it, because I don't have to deal with it anymore. Aquarium Cop wants a tattoo of NY Gold symbol. Wait a minute, I didn't see it. Where's it at? Yeah, it's pretty dope. I would do that. I told Lucas if he pays for my other sleeve, I'll put the LRB logo in it. I agree, Cindy, that's where I left. Barbara Jackson says, were you the only woman? No. But I was one of only 3 women actually in any position of authority. And the other 2 look much more authoritative than I do. And I mean, look at me. Like, if I'm your boss, are you going to take me seriously? Like, that's the big problem I had, is nobody takes me seriously. But whatever. Oh, L.R. Bretz wrote a book. What do you say? It's sad that society is still so judgmental, especially the institutions. I thought the Declaration of Independence was signed in 1776, but yet we have lost so many freedoms, social engineering running amok. Hashtag truth. Hashtag preach. Hashtag I just want to wear spaghetti straps, like, and my bandana. Is that, like, do I really look so unprofessional? Would you buy some stuff from me? Because, like, I don't think I'm that off-putting. In fact, I think most of the way that I look invites people to talk to me because they're like, oh, look at her, she's awkward, she's not going to judge me. Full Moon Aquatics. I have one tattoo on my ankle. Boyfriend has dragon wings and a spine covering his back with the tail going down his leg. That's sweet and a ton of time in the chair. Props. Mad props. Oh, Lucas Bretz. Preach on, brother. Preach on. Punchy would never buy anything from me. I terrify her. Whatever, Punchy. You would buy all the things from me. You would sell things with me. Don't act like you wouldn't. Big City Betta says, I'm planning a sleeve with wild betta species and leaf litter. It's going to be amazing and definitely my biggest piece. That's awesome. That's super awesome. I love it. This one is going to be, this whole sleeve is going to be rope fish and freshwater species and all of that. So it's going to be pretty sweet. And now my mother's here. So everyone say, hi, Haley's mom. Yeah, Lucas is out dropping the truth bombs. Stopping in with his truth. Yeah, I bet it took a bit to heal. I bet that, man, that's a lot of time in the chair. I got mad props for anybody that spends over 10 hours in the chair on one piece. That's awesome. Poverty sucks. I popped my ram's horns off the strength of your book tattoos. I grow the ram's horns with the snail, or with the, I don't know. I'm so tired, you guys. I ended up sleeping on the couch last night because I was up working on this video until like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I didn't put it out because I'm waiting on Lucas to put out his tour so that I can put out my tour. But mine's done. I stayed up till 3 in the morning finishing it, and then I fell asleep on the couch, which, let me tell you, my couch isn't comfortable, so I got this like crick in my neck. Ooh, Anthony's Fishy Friends. Wolf with wolf cub on my ribs will be next. Should be quite painful. Yeah, ribs is horrible. 9 out of 10, do not recommend. Especially if you're skinny. You got some meat there, you might be alright. But if you're skinny, it's right on your bone. Dude, I don't have anything on my rib. Well, I have an unfinished betta tattoo on my ribs. Because, dang, man, my husband was doing it and it was, whoo, man. Okay. Yeah, ribs are terrible. Everyone agrees. He said over 15 hours for lining, shading, and coloring, says Full Moon Aquatics. Yeah. I would assume that's at least 15 hours. If it only took 15 hours to do full back wings and a spine, I'm guessing it's black and white, not full color, and I'm guessing you had an amazing artist working on it because, like, this took 45 minutes. This one took 18 hours. Like, the whole thing took forever. Barbara Jackson had to get a shot in her foot once and almost punched a door. Sounds accurate. That sounds accurate. Inner heel and toes were the worst for me, says Big City Bettas. Yeah, that's rough. Feet are rough, ribs are rough. Anywhere you're bony is super rough. And, like, anywhere that you don't normally touch, like, these lines right here, oh my gosh, were horrible. And then when he was doing this name down here, that's my kid's name, when he was doing that, he got to about the Y, maybe, in her name, and it felt like he was all the way in my armpit with a hot knife, just digging it in there. And I was like, surely you're almost done with that, right? And he's like, still got 4 more letters to go. I'm like, okay, here we go. Priscilla MK, I just got the top of 1 foot. Never gonna do that again. I did my own feet. I bought myself a tattoo machine and I tattooed my own feet. That's rough. The tattoos on the feet are rough. Full Moon Aquatics, that's a lot of time, Haley. Yeah. I have a slight obsession with being in a tattoo chair. I kind of love it. I find it a challenge and a personal inner struggle. So the more time, the better. It's all about the time in the chair. Anywho, so, what else? What else? I gotta work this week. Lucas is going to Washington to film the Mr. Pleco video and then do a swap, and I did all my water changes, and I still have lots of snails, and the shells are looking much better now that I've cleaned out a bunch of the population. So, B-Mob got notifications. Woohoo! Everybody's getting in here. Anthony's fishy friends. Getting one tattoo is like having only one fish tank. Not gonna happen. True story, unless you are the person that gets, like, this big of a tattoo on your ankle once and you hate it. Yeah, look, Jeremy, I cleaned this tank out. Like, I pulled that water sprite out, and I replanted a bunch of this Rotala Inni, and it's not looking so jungly anymore. And I'm not sure whether I love it or hate it, but I have to keep telling myself that this is not a forever home for ropefish, so the aquascape isn't really going to matter so much because they're going to be moving into the pond soon. Poverty Sucks says, I'm pretty hyped for the LRB co-op stuff coming up. Can't front. Yeah, it's going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet. I'm pretty stoked about it. Kicked him in the face many times when we made it through Big City Bettas. That is a journey, man. Full Moon Aquatics says headphones saved me in the tattoo chair. Yeah, I don't use headphones. I don't use headphones. I don't use any of that numbing spray. I don't play around. Like, I gotta be in it. Now, this tattoo, the only problem that I had with this whole process was the shop that I was in allowed people to vape. And I'm cool with smoke. I mean, I'm a smoker. Listen to my voice. It's cool. But when you have, like, 19 different people vaping, like, 8 or 12 different flavors of vape in a small confined room, it's headache inducing. So I was not only fighting the tattoo machine on this, I was fighting a headache about 40 minutes in because, dang, there was a lot of different flavors happening in there. Like, if everybody had been smoking cigarettes, I'd have been fine. You could have filled that place with smoke. But the fact that there was, like, cherry vanilla and other random flavors and blueberry and chocolate and bleh, so much. My mom says she had not seen this tank. She likes it, and it'll be good to get the ropefish pond out of her garage. Yeah. My dad is constructing the frame and everything over there, and then we've got to get it into the basement to start building it down there. The basement is ready. I got to put a coat of paint on the floor, and everything is staying dry down there, so that is good. I think I'm going to do that paint probably tomorrow morning. I'm not really sure. Maybe. We'll see. And then we can start putting the ropefish pond in there, and I can move some of these tanks down there, so hopefully I don't blow the floor out of your house, Mom. Yay! Because those Bashirs need an update real bad. Like, my husband walked by that tank yesterday, and the biggest one, like, threw a fit and, like, jumped into the lid. Crazy. Poverty sucks. Hashtag agreed. Big City Bettas. It doesn't smell like burning flesh, just Vaseline and latex. Yeah, I don't understand how inhaling water vapor is a good idea, because, like, I run at a level of gonna have pneumonia on a constant basis anyways because I'm a smoker, and I think that inhaling water vapor is just gonna put a lot of fluid in my lungs I don't need. Yeah, I tried the whole vape thing, and it just made me smoke more, because then I would be smoking that everywhere I could, and I would be smoking a cigarette on my regular cigarette break, so it's like... Nanofish says there's no water involved and it helped me quit smoking for 2 years. Dude, if it helped you quit, props. Like, do it. Like, I'm not anti-vape. I'm just anti-vaping multiple different flavors in a tiny room. That's all I'm saying. Do your thing, boo-boo. I am not here to preach. I'm just saying I can't do it because it makes me smoke more. And also, I don't get it in my brain. And also, like, don't fill your house with multiple different flavors. Link vaping to something called popcorn long. I don't know what that is. Am I preaching? Am I preaching, Punchy? I'm sorry.
You are preaching.
Shut up, husband. Oh, I'm not trying to be preachy. I'm just trying to be fun. Look at this. Anybody seen Feisty Pets? Well, bam! How's the Cory fry? They're fantastic. They're down here being adorable. You want to see them? Here. I'll stop preaching and show you guys some fish. How's that? Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Light. Let's see if that will move. What are you guys doing? Hey. Hello. They're right there. Focus. Focus a little bit. Can you see their little faces? There's a bunch of them in there. Let's see. Get that out of the way. There goes one. Swimming around in all that mulliman crap down there. But there's like a bunch of them in there. But they're super cute. There's Grouchy. He's still alright. You alright, Grouch? Hello? Grouchy? Hello? See, he's still got like puffy face over here. You guys seeing that? Puffy face? The little spot on it? I don't know what that's about. But he's still doing alright. And then here's the stowaway, if anybody else just tuning in wants to see. This is Lucas's little stowaway that somehow lived in the rope fish tank. Where is it? There it is. Little tiny fish. Focus camera. Hello. Right there. A little bit of focus would be good. No? Okay. Focus. Can't focus on that tiny little fish. Anyway. You like Grouchy's twin tail? Yeah, he's just a junk pet store, he is, where'd he go? Oh, he's up there. With his split tail. And his funny little face. He likes to hang out in that log. That's his place. That's where he lives. Aw, name it. Name what? That little rope fit or that little fish fry? That's gonna go into a tank at Lucas's, and I'm gonna be lucky if I see it 6 months from now. Well, no, I'll probably see it every day, because I keep checking on the ones I brought up there, too. They're adorable. Okay, Candy, you go and be careful, and, hug the kid for us. Much love to Caleb. Hark, there was the husband. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it needs a name. What, the husband or the fry? The fish fry. Do you know what the stowaway is and what tank it came from? I do. I don't know what it is. I know what tank it came from. It came from the 240 at Lucas's house, because that's where I got this Rotala Innie from. And I floated this for like a week. And some babies hatched out of it, and I took those babies up to Lucas, and then I planted it in the rope fish tank. And it's been in there for like what, guys, like a month now? A couple weeks? A month, something? And I cleaned like the water sprite out and cleaned this tank up a whole bunch, and I was like, who are you? There was a little fish swimming around in there, so. B-Mob says she still has his phone. No, he has his phone. I gave it back. I did take his phone yesterday because when there was nobody in here, he let loose in the chat. He was a chatting fool, and I was like, nope, you're done. Tech Turtle's got to go get the kiddo from school. Go get the kiddo from school. Oh, there he is. Who plays games? He has his phone. There he is, you guys. Mom says, have you seen the little spot on the angelfish? What's going on with my brother's angelfish? Has he got something going on? Nanofish says, I don't want to be the vape guy here, but it's not linked to Popcorn Lung either. Nanofish, smoke your vape, man. Vape it up. You come to my house and vape. You're cool. Don't feel like that. Big City Betta says, no clue what your husband's name is. I think of him as Bear. No offense, hubby. The fish needs a name, though. Oh, that's funny. Aquarium Cop's got to bounce. See you later. See, now y'all want me to tell you my husband's name. His name's Jesse. J-E-S-S-E, Jesse. Tech Turtle says, I have a platy that I swear it looks like she was preggo, but it's been about 30 days since I've seen her get fat and still no babies. You got enough cover in there for babies? I don't know. I don't do platies, really. They usually just pop and have babies. Like, they're pretty easy to breed. Maybe she's just not ready yet. Or she doesn't feel comfortable. He is simply husband. That's right. Oh, yeah. He calls me wench. So, like, at least I call him something nice. Like, husband. He calls me wench or salty wench. Because we're pirates, apparently. I don't know. Such is life. Yeah, I would have no coffee without him, so kudos to the bear for the coffee. The hitchhiker should get the ropefish bow front to himself when they move to the pond. No way! I'm not giving one little fish that whole 36 gallons. You know how much retail space this is? Whew! Punchy says her ex used to call her wench. Did you hear that, husband?
I did hear that.
Okay, he heard that. Dad, oh, my dad just came home with Subway for my family and says the ropefish pond's almost done. Woohoo! Which means we can start moving it in and I can put in a big order for ropefish. I don't know. I don't know if I'm, yeah, I gotta order them. I may wait until it's a little not cold outside and also after Aquashella because I'm going to be spending an exorbitant amount of money driving to Texas. So, and I'm not bringing the bear. P.S. I'm keeping the stream on mute and not watching. I'm with the bunny but supporting. Hey, I'm the bear. Tech Turtle says you're doing a video on the rope fish pond. Yes, as soon as we move it in, I'll have video of that and all that. So, can we name it Paco? I suppose so. We can name it Paco. We'll have to find it again amongst Lucas's 300 tanks once I take it up there today, though. Or I could just keep it and not tell him, is he still in here? There was no fish. Disregard. Who was the stowaway? The stowaway was there was a fry in the ropefish tank from this Rotala Innie. Remember, I floated it in a 10. I brought this up from Lucas's house. I'm gonna explain this one more time, and then you're gonna have to watch the replay. Okay. I brought this Rotala Innie out of the 240 from Lucas's house. I floated it for a week. We had some babies hatch out of it. Took those back up to Lucas's, and then I planted it in the ropefish tank. That was like a month ago. So now, I'm cleaning out the ropefish tank Saturday, getting ready for the week, you know, and doing my water change and all that. And there was a fish in here, just swimming around. I was like, who are you, and what are you doing in my ropefish tank? Nothing is allowed in this ropefish tank except for ropefish and snails and food. Like, many people have told me and tried to get other fish into, you need something swimming up here, you need something blah 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 blah. No. That is a ropefish tank. Now, once the pond is done, we can put some cool stuff in here, make this a pretty display, whatever. There was a fish in there, so it's in there now. I don't know what it is, but it's going back up to its father, the green water wizard. Oh, what's usually a self-correcting problem? Yeah, usually, I can't believe the ropefish didn't eat it. That thing is lucky that the ropefish are half blind, because they would have ate it. Who misspelled my name? Did my husband misspell my name? Is he dead, man?
No. 3 comments above it, a couple.
Oh, you misspelled somebody else's name.
No, I thought you said he spelled winch differently.
Oh, I don't know what's happening.
I said, yes, I misspelled it because I called you my wife. You said winch.
Oh.
It's funny.
Ha 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 ha. These are the jokes. Okay.
Funny one.
I'm up to date on the jokes now. Hilarious.
I thought it was funny.
Nanofish says, after working for Lucas, are you going to be doing a filterless fish room? No. I don't have the confidence in Mother Nature that he has. He has an amazing level of confidence in Mother Nature. He just goes with it. I, however, am still, like, half of a noob, and am very afraid I'm going to kill mass quantities of fish if I don't do things right. Could I do it? Probably. But, I'm afraid. It's the fear. The fear gets me. See you later, Jamie. Yeah, I should keep that fish just because it's tough. It made it through a month in the rope fish tank. Are you kidding me? It was born in there. That's crazy. Tech Turtle, I've been thinking about a moray eel to go with my green spotted puffer. I can't seem to get any info on keeping the two together. My brain tells me that that eel is going to eat your puffer. Uh-oh. G-Bear got good by an impulse buy. What happened? What'd you get? Snails? What is it?
Woman.
Anywho. What else is happening here? I ought to shut this stream. We've been going for like 55 minutes here. I ought to shut this stream down, get back in, and see if my time is up. See what's going on. Oh, couldn't resist a Pandagara, and I got the itch. Yeah, Pandagaras rule. Those things are awesome. I love watching them fight in Lucas's 240. It cracks me up. Oh, yeah, and this Candy, you're supposed to be driving. But thank you. Because you're amazing. Look at your amazingness. Buy for reals now? Yeah, buy for reals, Candy. Seth Farnham says, have LRB answer his email. Good luck with that. We were talking about that yesterday when I was up there, and we went and did that fish room tour. He's like, I wish I could have somebody answer my emails. And I'm like, don't you mean you wish you trusted somebody to answer your emails? Because there's 2 people here that could absolutely do that for you, but you need to answer them. So, yeah. He'll get to it. He's just always constantly busy. Uh-oh, snails are sold out. Uh-oh. Don't fear the loss of the dragon, be natural. Yeah. Do you know how terrifying it is to shut your filters down? That's terrifying. Like, for somebody who, Lucas does not answer his email, says Mr. B. Yeah, good luck. I mean, just wait. He'll get to it, but yeah. He's got no time for anything. I don't need more snails. Apparently he sold out all the snails, so we'll get some more up there. I got them going back again. They're good. Yeah, Mother Nature will find a way, but I'm worried that on the path to that way, something will happen that will cause devastation. Like, I may shut down some of the filters in, like, my smaller tanks, but, like, the rope fish pond, like, if I crash those rope fish, oh my gosh, that I would, like, lose my mind. Like, it just becomes... No, we're never out of snails. They're just out of stock online. Yeah, death is a part of Mother Nature, but I don't want that part to be in my rope fish tank, like, at all. It just freaks me out. Like, it freaks me out to even ship them. It freaks me out, like, you know when you have that pet fish, that one fish, like, there's always that one fish where you're like, this fish can't die. Like, because death is part of the hobby. We all deal with that. Fish age out, the whole thing happens, but, like, you always have that one fish where you're like, no, this fish. Jeremy H., do rope fish have a filter in nature? They have plants. It's all about the plants. Look, I've got the plants. I'm doing heavily planted aquariums. Could I shut my filters down? Yes. Am I going to immediately shut my filters down because I know I can do it? No. Because I have the filters. And everything's balanced right now. And I feel like taking something that is all balanced and working well and everything is fine and turning something off is the scariest thing ever. Full Moon Aquatics, my sick boyfriend just made coffee for me. Aww. Barbara Jackson, right, so I won't shut down my filters either. LRB is a wizard and I am not, right? Like, I am a dragon. I am not a green water wizard. Like...
Isn't that what dragon is?
The fear is for real. The fear is for real to shut your filters off. That's all I'm saying. I just can't turn off my filters, like... I mean, let's be honest, I'm not really running that much filtration. Like, this just has a sponge filter on it. This just has air running into an intake filter. So technically a sponge filter. Everything else has hang on the backs, though. Oh, something I get genetically. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening. It's all about balance. Yes, balance. Yes, I know. I know all about the balance. I'm down for the balance. I'm down for the natural fish tanks. I love it. I work there. I'm a fan. I wish I had the confidence to do that. I just don't yet. Jeremy H. I run most of my tanks with no filter, but not the Cory tanks. Right, like, also I have Cory cats. And if my hang on the backs were not pulling out the particulate matter that they are pulling out that the Cory cats kick up, that tank would be a clouded mess constantly. So, it just makes me nervous. Tech Turtle, no water wizard here. Filter stays on. It can be done, and I love watching LRB Aquatics do it, but it's crazy. It's not crazy, it's just amazing to behold. Actual ecosystem with no human interaction inside of a glass box. It's fantastic. La 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 la. I need all the cups, Mom. Make me all the cups. Look at this. That's a pretty sweet cup. I love a nice cup. Jeremy H. They run just fine, but it looks nasty, right? Punchy likes us better every sip she takes of her coffee. Did you guys know that? Punchy, you love us no matter how much coffee you've had. You just can't interact with humankind without it. It's okay. We know the love is there. It's just hidden under a layer of caffeine addiction. Uh-oh, Twisty Ride says, both tanks I shut filters off of have Corys and no problems yet. Yeah, it works. It 100% works. You don't need those filters. You don't need that airline. You don't need any of that junk. But let me tell you something. It's terrifying to do it. Once you take that leap, though, I'm sure it's liberating. The fear of Cory dust storm is real, for sure. Alright, Tech Turtle really does have to go. Let's see if you actually leave. Peace out, Tech Turtle. Shishi's Bettas, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, you don't even need water or a box or fish. If you just go, there's like this thing in your house and it has like a knob on it. And if you turn it, it leads to outside where there is actual nature happening, and exactly what we're doing in our fish tanks is it's out there without the filters and without uh-oh, calm down, Punchy. Calm down, Punchy. Yeah, I hope everyone has coffee because I have coffee. This is my, how many cups have I had today? This is my third cup, second cup. I'm on number 3. Number 3, people. And eventually I gotta go to work because it's 2 o'clock already, dang. But you have to feed tetracolor tropical granules. This is known. You don't have to feed that. You can, though. It works. I can vouch for it. I have seen the top of the mountain, and it is sprinkled with tetracolor tropical granules. Jeremy H. Coffee bad. What does that mean? Coffee bad. I don't think those two words go together. I don't think you can do that. I don't think that works. But anyway. What else? I got nothing else, guys. You guys got anything else? I have my standard coffee with whiskey and a splash of Baileys. Shauna OTD, what's up? I'm glad you could make it with your coffee and your Baileys. When you have to ask your husband how much coffee you've had, that's bad. No, it's not. I just forget. I forget things.
I know because I make it.
He knows because he made every cup. So, yeah, it's really not good for your stomach, but, I already have ulcers, so it's cool. And it also means I haven't had enough, right? Like, I haven't finished off a pot yet. I'm doing pretty good this morning.
No.
Oh, Full Moon's boyfriend has showed up. He likes my tattoos. He says, Bear better hang on tight. That's right, Bear. He's not listening. Just had cream, tummy fine. Happy Draconis. So 15 hours in the chair, that's what you did, brother? That's pretty good. It's pretty darn good. Spine hurts. Spine's a rough one. Yeah, I only had like cream and sugar like the first time, then I just had more coffee.
That's so different.
Yeah, it might not be, I agree with Sean OTD, it might not be good for my stomach, but it's bad for other people when I don't have it. It's real bad. Because I become a salty wench. Keith Bordley says, what do you run your nitrates at with the plants? I stopped testing my nitrates about 6 months ago, 5 months ago, something like that. Because it was just freaking me out more. Because I kept thinking that my problem was I needed more nitrates and more fertilizer because I was growing algae. And my plants weren't growing like they used to. So I would test my nitrates and be like, oh, my nitrates are really, really high. I don't want to add more fertilizer and blah, 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 blah. And when I finally just stopped testing it, because there was nothing wrong other than the algae, and I started fertilizing, like, actually remembering to fertilize my tanks, like, twice a week, the algae growth stopped and the plants started to grow. So I was running my nitrates when I was testing it at around 80, but I have no idea right now what it is. Which I know, 80. Oh my gosh, it's the color red death on the thing. But yeah, they're pretty high. But I do water changes once a week, 50%, and everything's healthy, and everything's breeding except for the ropefish.
Why are you going down there?
Sharpies, models, and aquatics. Good evening, fishy friends. Good evening to you. Sharpies, models, and aquatics. How are ya? How's it going? Uh-oh. Priscilla just killed 24 ounces of Red Bull on an empty stomach, so she's gonna be running like crazy for the next probably 40 minutes until she needs a nap. And Dad says I have to assemble the ropefish pond in the basement, then we have to waterproof and seal it, so it'll be a while before you use it. That's true, because I also have to paint it black. It must be black. Hey, Jaden. What's she doing?
She went back to her room.
She want to come say hi before I shut this down?
No.
Yeah, that stuff's going to kill you, Priscilla. You can't be drinking that nonsense. That stuff's just literally chewable caffeine that tastes like fruit juice, nasty horribleness. Dad says tank is black. I know the pond is black. We got to paint all the outside of it black. All that wood. Jeremy says the number of the nitrates isn't what matters, it's what's in those said nitrates that matters. Yeah, I've got the hardest water on the planet, and I don't know what's in those nitrates. All I know is now I test TDS instead of testing anything else. I just test the TDS in my tanks, and the highest one runs at 300. So, as long as I don't go over that, I don't really see any problems. Comes out of the tap at like 280, something like that. Usually gets to about 300 by the time I put it in this tank. But this tank has no wood in it. Now, my tanks that have like wood in them, it usually runs around 250. Yeah, you can message me a picture of that tattoo. I'm down with that. Or at least like the wings. I don't know if I need to see the tail that goes down past your butt, but you know, whatever. Caffeine withdrawal is the worst, but fortunately it has a telltale sign that it's about to happen. You get a headache, and you're like, man, where's this weird headache coming from? And it's not like a faux headache. It's just like, man, my head kind of hurts. That's the caffeine coming out of your body. You got to put more in. You got to get it in there, because in about 40 minutes, you're going to be like screaming headache, dying. So you got to put more caffeine in there. Yes, Punchy, all of that. That is exactly right. I see all the things, and they all must be painted black. I want to see them painted black. Black as night. Sharpie, I quit once and had a migraine for 3 weeks. Yeah. No fun. Jeremy says, I don't test nitrates either. You can chase them too much. Yeah, it just freaked me out. Like, it did nothing to help me answer what I should be doing with the tank to test them. And every time I tested them and saw that horrible red color that's like in the danger area, it gave me like anxiety. The caffeine overlord speaks through headaches. You think your cat's running your life? No. Coffee bean. Inanimate coffee bean runs it. That's gonna be my worst problem with the zombie apocalypse. Like, I'm totally prepared for apocalypse. I have a bug out bag in my trunk. I'm ready no matter where it goes down, whether it's zombie apocalypse or fallout or invasion or what. Like, I'm not a prepper, but I'm prepped. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. When the coffee runs out, I may just give myself over to the other side. Like,
Mommy.
Jaden,
I got a wallet.
you got a wallet? You want to come show him? Come here. Spaghetti face. Say hi.
Hi.
Show him your wallet. It has Minnie on it.
Amazing.
Say, hi, Nana. Hi, Papa.
Hi, Nia. Hi, Papa.
They're watching you.
I don't see them.
Lunar Bettis is a closet prepper. You gotta have a plan, man. Sunshine Aquatics drinks her coffee black like her soul. Everybody says, hi, Jaden. So much coffee stored, no joke, says Lunar Bettis. Yeah, I'm coming to your house if there's ever a problem. Because I do not, that is the one thing I do not have prepped, is like a stockpile of coffee. Because when coffee enters this house, I demolish it. They like your case.
Daddy and Nana for 5.
Yeah. Look, everybody says, hi, Jaden. Look, that's your name. It says, hi, Spaghetti Face. Spaghetti Face. Say bye-bye, Sunshine Aquatics.
Bye-bye, Sunshine.
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 There you go. You got it.
Sunshine.
Sometimes I have blood in my caffeine stream. Sometimes I do too, and then I have to drink more coffee. It's Jeremy's Wild Studio. I'm the guy who just gets a cup of coffee and sits there and sniffs it. I'm that chick, but then I have to drink it.
Jaden, calm down.
Hey,
Jaden.
no noises. No noises. Hey, how old are you?
3.
How old are you going to be in March?
4.
That's right. Did you eat all your spaghetti? I'm going to go check.
No.
I'm going to go look.
No.
You better go eat it.
Okay.
Okay. See you later, Sunshine Aquatics. I started prepping a couple years ago because I got completely sucked into the zombie epic series on Audible. Yeah, I just know that I'm far enough outside of the city that if something goes down, I'm going to be able to make it, like, to my parents. And I'm going to be able to get out of town and, like... My fear is that something will go down while I'm on the other side of the state, which is where I work. Or I used to work like downtown, so I was afraid something would happen there. That's why I have a bug out bag in my car. Because that will get me back out to the boonies. The bug out bag. Why is it so hard to feed a 4-year-old? You know why.
I like that God mad.
What did Gone Mad say? Thanks for the dose of birth control. Yeah, you're welcome.
Fix that.
Kids are for life. Toddlers are intense. They have a high energy level. I have a 3-day 2-person bug out bag in the car just in case this lunar bed is right. Like, you need at least 24 hours. Mostly you need 72-hour bug out bag. You need to be able to feed yourself. You need to be able to protect yourself. You need to be able to start a fire. You need to be able to fix a boo-boo. You need all of that in a bag in your trunk. That way, no matter where you are, if you have to abandon that vehicle or if you have to whatever, you're going to be able to do it. And you need a flashlight and you need things. Oh, that's going to be sweet, Full Moon Aquatics. Priscilla, today they love spaghetti. In a week, they don't want anything to do with it. Toddler mood swings. See, yeah, my kid's problem isn't that. My kid's problem is that she will only eat spaghetti and macaroni and cheese and pepperonis and cheese and pepperonis and cheese and pickles. Like, that's it. Try to get her to eat anything else. Like, we had Chinese food last night. I ate a ridiculous amount of Chinese food last night. Kid wouldn't touch it. I'm like, it's chicken. You love chicken. It's rice. You like rice. No. Nope. Wait until she's 16. Mine are grown now. I don't want to. She's already got an attitude. She's already got an attitude. She already tries to, like, the same thing that I did when I was a kid, which is, like, talk the situation around to where it's in your favor. Like, she'll just keep talking, like, nonsense at this point until the situation is in her favor. She'll just wear you down, which is exactly what I used to do to my parents. And let me tell you something, it did not turn out good. So, I'm not excited for that. First rule of prep club is you don't talk about prep club. Yeah, that's why you don't know all my stuff. Yeah, no, we're not eating the fish. That's not happening. How do I get my angelfish to be better parents? I don't know. I don't keep angelfish. Mr. B's kids are grown. Last one graduates this year. I'm so excited. Do you think that means they're going to leave? Ask my mom how that works. Punchy's gonna get a bunch of dragon tattoos. That's pretty sweet. Chinese food is nasty AF. Yeah, but when it's hot and it just tastes like deep fried amazingness, you can get it down. Once it goes cold, it's over, but you know. My 10-year-old nephew does that. Yeah, that talking around thing, it's like, I used to pull that on my parents so hard. It's like, as long as I stand on my conviction that I'm right, and I continue down this road, you will eventually stop. Technically, I don't live in your home, Viper Chief. This is my home. It's your house. And I'm trying to buy it, but paint the garage. That's all I'm saying.
Baby.
You be quiet over there, Bear. Same with eggs. Once it goes cold, it's over. Yeah, you can't eat eggs cold. Once they're cold, it's done for. Rogers Aquarium. Indiana has some of the fattest Americans. Why are you and Lucas so thin? I don't know why Lucas is so thin, but I am thin because I have a ridiculously high metabolism. If I was as fat as the food that I eat,
you'd be me.
I would be on that show like 800 pounds and counting or whatever. Is that what it is? My 800-pound life? I don't know. 19 kids and 7? I don't know. But I would be a ginormous human being. I get my metabolism from my father. Thank you very much for passing that down to me. And it doesn't matter what I eat. I stay thin. So.
And I get fat.
Yeah, and my husband eats the same food that I eat, and he gets fat.
You should tell me how much I gained during your pregnancy.
Yeah, when I was pregnant, I gained 30 pounds. And then I had a kid, and I was back to where I'm at. And my husband gained 80 pounds, and he still has it. Mr. B, I'm the opposite. Eat lettuce, I'm huge. Yeah, I can eat like a whole cake, like an entire cake, and literally wouldn't gain a pound. Most people hate me for that. It's not my fault. I'm like a mouse. You know how like small animals have really high heartbeats? I'm like a small animal jacked up on caffeine with a really high heartbeat, and it causes my body to just use up energy.
You're a hummingbird, then.
I'm a hummingbird. Like a dragon hummingbird. My body just takes in calories, uses them, burns them, and then it's like, need more coffee. Yeah, I'm just like my father when it comes to the amount of food I can put away and not gain weight. But we also both probably have really, really high cholesterol because you're like fat on the inside when you're skinny like that and you eat horribly. You get like fat deposits around your like heart and in your heart, and it's not real good for your heart, and you get bad like cholesterol, so it's still not good for you. No one's ever seen a fat hummingbird, right? Jeremy's got to run. See you later. I'm going to have to run at some point. It's already 2:20. Sharpie's Models and Aquatics says you'll hit a certain age and that'll change. Yeah, Lucas keeps threatening that because I turned 30 last year, and he's like, yeah, that worked for me until I turned 30 and then I got fat. And I'm like, and everybody I talk to is like, when I turned 30, I got fat. When I turned 30, that stopped happening. And I'm like, if y'all keep threatening me, we're not going to be friends anymore. Because if my metabolism stops because I've hit 30, I'm in big trouble. Like, I'm going to be the short, fat chick. Like, it's not going to be good, people. I can't handle that. You get a certain age, you don't care. It's about being healthy, not about size. Yeah, but I'm little.
I like to be myself.
And I need to be little. Can't imagine, like, I don't know. Haley's like, challenge accepted, right? Like, I'm gonna make it to 31 and I'm still gonna be a size 0. What's up? It's not a self-image thing. It's a movement thing. Like, I know how to live in this tiny body. If you add more body to this body, I get clumsy. Like, when I was pregnant, I was constantly like, ugh, there's so much body here. I'm 5'4" and I never get over 185 no matter how much I eat, and I'm 6'3". Yeah, I'm 5'1", and I generally don't get over 98 pounds. When I was pregnant, I was 130, and then I had my kid and I was back down to like 80 pounds. Plus, if you change size, you gotta buy new clothes. You know. Yeah. Dang, that's not too bad. That's not too bad right there. 54 years old. I don't know if I'm gonna make it there, but I'm gonna try. Nanofish says when they hit 30, they drop more weight than they gained. Yeah, I can't lose any and I can't gain any, because losing weight would make me look even more like I'm like some kind of drug addict. Because like I've already got like the collarbone sticking out thing, and like, no es bueno. After 30, I started gaining winter beer guts. I've learned to embrace them. Once spring comes and I start hiking again, it vanishes. I'm not embracing that. Punchy's gonna be a fresh spring chicken this spring. You fresh spring chicken, you. Let's see. Seth wants to know how many ropefish in a 125 with other oddball tank mates such as leopard, bushfish, a brown knife, etc. Well, etc. is a big word, and you know, it's only a 125, so I would put like 20 in there, but that's me. Like, with all those other fish in there, maybe like 3. I wouldn't do one that's alone. I just hate seeing ropefish alone. So at least 2. Priscilla says my mother has a figure like Haley, but I was born chubby. So chubby babies are the best babies. They don't break. And you're gorgeous, Priscilla, so stop talking crap. See you later, B-Mob. Yeah. I'm honestly not like, I'm not this size because I'm like, oh, I have to have the perfect body. I'm this size because, like, my father is this size, and that's just how it works.
My brother's like 500-some pounds.
Yeah, my husband's brother weighs like 500 pounds. He's the most amazing person on the planet. I love to curl up on his chest like a cat. Anyway, okay, what time is it? It's almost, we're gonna end this at 2:30, so you guys got like, 6 minutes, because I need more coffee. Priscilla says, dude, I got a baby pic with no knees visible. I'm gonna upload that to Facebook. Tech Turtle wants to know what other odd fish I have. Well, right now I don't have anything that's really oddball except my ropefish and my bashirs. The bashirs are kind of mainstream. Probably the oddballs will start filing in more when I get the basement ready, because I need more room for the ones I want to get. Like, I'm going to do the whole, like, series of bashirs. Like, I'm going to try and collect them all. But I also want to get, like, archerfish and some elephant nose, and I'm thinking about trying to get, one of those little, like, some of those, what are those catfish? They look like orcas. I forget what they're called. Anyway, I'm going to try and get some of those. And it's going to get pretty odd down there. But right now, it's the ropefish. I have a pea puffer. I just kind of like things that are a little bit unique. A little bit weird. Any tips on whiptail cats? Treat them like a pleco? That's what I would do. I would give them lots of places to chew on stuff and hide. Somebody in here had whiptail cats. I forget who it was. Tech Turtle, I would like to see the archerfish. Me too. I got to get some. They're going right next to the stairs in the basement, but I have not brought them in yet because I do not have a tank for them yet. Bye-bye, Mom. Mom's leaving. Peace out. Punchy, do you have archer fish? You have an archer fish. Somebody has an archer fish. I forget who it is. Mine aren't whiptails, Farelluellas. That's who had something. Punchy has Farelluellas, but aren't they kind of the same? Seriously contemplating getting a pea puffer, says Poverty Sucks. For sure do it. Pea puffers are awesome. They're super, super, super cute. The only problem is they're hard to catch with a net or anything because they're super, super, super quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Yeah, they're different. Yeah, Priscilla, I don't know. I don't know. Smaller than whiptails. Okay, yeah. Y'all talk about whiptails and all that other stuff because I got nothing on it. I don't keep those.
An oxalot?
No, why? Are you kidding me? I just hit totally the wrong button. I gotta get rid of this dude. Remove. Gone. Gotcha. Gotcha. Got 3 whiptails, need to find them a home, says Full Moon Aquatics. Oh, they're mini savages. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I want an axolotl tank too. Ginger Graves. I've been thinking about getting an axolotl for forever. I don't ever run cold water tanks. Like, I run super hot water tanks. Aquanoob, do you know where pea puffers will start to show what ones are boys and girls? When you can see it, you can tell because the males will have that brown line down their stomach. And they're also like a lot more colorful and small. Like the females get big. The Cove. I had more than 100 Corys hatch on Friday. Woohoo! Patience, Haley. Mine will be having babies. Yeah, I'm holding out for a punchy axolotl. Russell's getting a baby axolotl Tuesday. Woohoo! An albino one. That's awesome. Lunar Bettis has some blue Galaris and some Notos. Woohoo. Woo-hoo. Alright, guys. It's like 2:28. So anybody else got any questions before I bounce off here? Because I gotta like get ready for work and then go to work and do things and stuff. And I gotta take my printer up there. So. And apparently I already quit my job because I can't wear my bandana. So that happened. But I'm sure that was just a joke. I'm also considering setting up a brackish tank for a dragonfish. I was sold one as a freshwater and I loved it, but it didn't thrive and I want to try to do it right. Yeah, those things, everybody says they go brackish and then they sell them at the stores always as freshwater. I hate that. I hate when people do it with freaking figure-8 puffers and, like, sell the fish as what it is. Tell the people what they need to know. Because if you sell that as a freshwater fish, it's going to last like 5 minutes. Anyway. Taking off. Y'all be good. Have fun. I just went for like forever. I'm going to check my time and see if I hit that monetization number because I'm pretty sure we probably did. Hit the like and subscribe. I might be back in like